needs to know what the values are. Every pre-K teacher needs to know what the values of her classroom is going to be. But before you know what your classroom values, you need to know what your values are. And so you can teach it to your students as they come in and as you work with them throughout the school year. So I wanted to share with you guys the values that I have for my classroom. The sun is sunning right now. And they are our heart's values. And these are values that we teach our students. These are their internal values, and they really help to guide the framework and the foundation of our classroom environment. So it's how we operate, it's how we work in our class, and it's what we expect the students, it's what we expect from the students in our class. So I'm gonna share it with you, turn it into a little song. Myself and a coworker at the other job that I was working at a couple years ago, we came up with this song because the school that we were teaching at, they had their heart's values, and so that's what I adopted. I loved it, and it really embodies everything that I want for my students. I want them to have these heart's values. So I'm going to share them with you so that you can kind of see what they are and what they look like. So the first heart value is H. H is for humility. I'll be kind to all my friends. And so I have this up so that they can see it. They can see what humility looks like. It's being kind and sharing with our friends. The E is for empowerment. I will try my very best. So we empower the kids to make their own choices and to decide what they want to do and to not give up, which leads us to aspiration. So if they're working on something and they are struggling through it and they're not really sure like how they're going to get it done, rather than giving up, we really encourage them to aspire to do better and to not stop until they actually complete it or they get it done. And then the R is for responsibility. So when a child understands what their responsibility is as it pertains to the classroom or even at home, you can teach it to them, okay, well, it's your responsibility to clean up. It's our responsibility to keep our classroom environment clean. So this is one of our foundational values in the classroom that we sing about every day. R is for responsibility because we have to help keep our school clean. And then T is for teamwork. We work together as a team with our friends. We can build together in centers. We can work together to clean up. So whether we're playing or whether we're cleaning, we work together as a team. And this is important for our students to internalize. And then S is for scholarship. I will listen and share ideas. So when we're on the rug and a friend has something to share, we always look for those who are showing scholarship. Their ears are listening, their eyes are looking at the person, and they're listening while their other person shares their ideas with them, with us. And so as a teacher, it's very important for us to know what our values are. And so this is the last part of the song, and it's our heart's values song. So, knowing what your values are as a teacher and knowing what you want your classroom environment to look and feel like when your students come in from day one is extremely important for you to be very clear on so that you can teach it to them in a clear and concise way and you can put things in place to help them be able to internalize that on a level where they don't need like an extrinsic reward for doing it, but that they know that they can feel good about something that they did. Okay, they can feel good because they showed humility. They were they were kind to a friend. They can feel good within themselves that they empowered themselves to try their best and they were able to cut that circle. Or they can feel good that they were trying to open the milk and they showed aspiration because they didn't give up even though it was a little bit hard, okay? And whenever it's time for cleanup time, you they it's amazing how proud they are and how good they feel about themselves when you say, wow, you showed responsibility, you helped your friends clean up, and you empower them in that way. Instead of saying, oh, good job, you can call out specifically what they did that um, that they did, and they will feel good about that. So if they're doing teamwork, they're working together with a friend, or they help to get something for a friend, or they picked something up that dropped from a friend, you can say, wow, you're really showing teamwork. You and your friend did this together, or you helped your friend do that. Or, even if there's a huge mess somewhere in the classroom, whether on the rug, usually in the block area, as a teacher, you can say, or even as a parent, you can say, we need some teamwork over here. We have some friends that need our help to get these blocks back on the shelf the way how they should be. And when you use the language that way and you use the vocabulary, it really helps to just reinforce the values that you are teaching as the teacher, so that or as the parent, right, so that they will know what is expected of them, and it's clear and it's concise, and then they'll be able to um, internalize that and do that as the day goes on. So that's it. My kid's about to come, so I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.